Cool. Yeah, so we'll just get started. Welcome everyone to this workshop on Crypto 101. My name is Calvin. I'm a student, and Samuel, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hey guys, I'm Samuel and I'm also a student and yeah, so Calvin, you want to get started?
Yeah, so is everyone ready to go? We can begin right now. So first, we'd like to start off with a question is the basics and ideology of cryptocurrencies. So what exactly are cryptocurrencies? So cryptocurrencies are virtual money that is available on devices, or a type of digital currency. So this type of currency is intangible, meaning you can't really hold the currency. So that differentiates itself between currencies like the US dollar or any type of like the euro, the yuan, the yen. And these types of currencies that, people can mint and you can touch them. So these are the main things that kind of differentiate themselves. And also one thing that also makes cryptocurrencies very unique and also serves the purpose that money is supposed to serve is that it serves as a medium of exchange. So that means I'll give you an amount of cryptocurrencies, and in return, you can give us an apple. So this can be used to buy goods or services. And in this situation, it allows people to be able to exchange with each other. So in the idea that cryptocurrencies now serve as a form of money is that can that it can actually uphold the positions of money that usual money actually upholds. For example, it is durable, meaning that you can't break it or you can't rip it, you can't destroy it in a specific way. So these types of properties of money that cryptocurrencies actually uphold and have the ability to display actually make it a very unique type of currency, and that does make it actually a competitor with current currencies such as the US dollar. And that's a picture of um the Bitcoin and Ethereum logo. So it's not the real coin, it's just a visual representation. So then the next one is, why are cryptocurrencies so popular? So the main thing is that cryptocurrencies are super popular is because of its decentralized aspect. So to more explain what decentralization is that it means that it's not controlled by a single government. So it's controlled by the individuals or the people who actually own that currency and the people a part of that ecosystem and that organization. So it's an opposite to the US dollar that is controlled by the Federal Reserve or any type of currency such as the euro that is controlled by the European Union. So this type of situation actually gives the currency more freedom and gives it the idea that it can sort of be free. So it removes the need for the government to regulate the type of currency. So in a currency like a government issued currency, what happens is that the government is able to implement it can implement processes such as interest rates. It can affect the interest rates, which can also affect how much the currency appreciates, the inflation levels. So that's what the government can control. But in cryptocurrencies, it doesn't have that need for government regulation as it self-regulates. So what happens is that you have less intermediaries, and what intermediaries are is that it are people who are middlemen inside a transaction. For example, if we have a transaction such as a bank transfer or a credit card transfer, what happens is that when we use that type of credit card, a bank goes through that transaction, and that bank has to approve and has to track that that transaction. So in cryptocurrencies, there's no intermediaries in that example. And so that means there's less fees and thus less tracking for moving those types of funds throughout the international system, as well as domestically and even friend to friend. So then when we come and think about decentralization, the next question is the word pseudonymity. So, what is pseudonymity? So, when we look at things such as PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and these types of apps and credit cards that you can send money, and these apps actually track you using something such as your name, your phone number, your credit card numbers, and these can all be traced to trace back to find who you are as a person. So you don't really have as much freedom to make transactions that you really don't want people knowing about. So for cryptocurrencies, the situation is that each user in this example has an address of random numbers and letters. And this random number and letters, this chain is actually called um, your public address, or you hear the words private address, a wallet key. And these types of numbers are what you can send crypto to another user's address. So imagine it like an email address that you can't even find out who that person is no matter how hard you try. So although you can actually be identified using that specific wallet address, it doesn't tell you who that person is in real life. And that is actually a contrast with something called being anonymous, which is um you can't even identify that person, so you can't find who that person is. So, for example, if a person's name on a social platform is anonymous and they don't have anything that identifies them, you can't really find out who they are. But if they have, for example, a username or a email attached, you can at least find out that identifier, but you cannot find who that person is in real life. So then, next, if you have any questions on this, you can type it in the chat, and we can answer this after, the workshop. So continuing on onto pseudonymity. So, pseudonymous is written under a false name, so it's not a real identity. And then I think I covered this on the previous slide. Is that anonymous means that the name is unknown and there's no connection. So you can know that the person has a pseudonym and what they did with that pseudonym, whether they made a transaction or they send someone crypto or they bought something with that crypto. But you cannot know in real life who really did it unless that person discloses it on their own. So it's really good for keeping transactions safe and also potentially solves um the risk of identity theft if you can't really fake a person if you don't know who that person is. So a lot of these are benefits of cryptocurrencies, and that's why a lot of people actually enjoy using cryptocurrencies as a way of going through day-to-day transactions without having to go through um, the hassle and that fear of potentially being under the circumstances of identity theft. So then, let's actually go through an example of what pseudonymity may look like. So people can see that your transaction happened. I think when I talked about that earlier was how people can see your address or that public key I was talking about, and they can see that you made that transaction. But once again, you don't know who made that transaction because on a cryptocurrency and on blockchain, transactions are available to everyone. So everyone can see who made a transaction. So, for example, let's say I send $10 of crypto to a friend of mine. Let's say I send it to Samuel. A third party can see that I just transferred $10 of crypto, but they don't know the names of the people involved in the transaction. All they'll see are addresses. So they won't know my name and they won't know Samuel's name, but they will know my public key address and they'll know Samuel's public key address. So once again, I used this analogy earlier. It was just an email address with no name or no image and just a bunch of numbers. So these are once again a lot of the things that people really enjoy when they use cryptocurrencies. And next, I think Samuel will talk about some of the uses and advantages of crypto and why people actually enjoy using them to transact with each other.
Yeah, so let's talk about some uses and advantages for crypto. So crypto's main use is basically sending and receiving payments or transferring money. And so cryptocurrencies are a universal payment method in which basically anyone with a computer can access. And so it can be used for any type of transactions, including peer-to-peer, business to business, or peer to business. And it's very easy to use. As Calvin mentioned, all you need is the recipient's wallet address, which is basically a string of characters that's similar to a bank account. And this identifies where the crypto should go. And so crypto can also be used as a base payment for other crypto assets. For example, Ethereum and Solana, they're two very big cryptocurrencies right now in the non-fungible token or NFT space. And so the NFTs are put on the Ethereum or Solana blockchain and are traded in those currencies. So unlike credit card transfers that have to go through like credit card companies or payment systems like PayPal that have to go through the PayPal company itself. Crypto crypto transfers go through a decentralized network, and then they go directly to the recipient. So these credit card or financial payment companies have financial intermediaries, and they charge pretty high fees, making it more costly for people and businesses to transfer money. Crypto, on the other hand, has lower fees, and there's no third party or middle person involved in these transactions. The whole crypto network is put in the hands of cryptocurrency holders. So I think Calvin already touched briefly on this, but just to clarify, crypto is some advantages are that crypto is faster, secure, more secure, and cheaper. So basically, the crypto network is built in a way that's almost unhackable with a peer-to-peer open source network. So all transactions are public, which gives us an aspect of transparency. So basically, anyone can go online to see who sent what and how much they sent. And also, there are different advanced algorithms in the network, which makes it nearly impossible to counterfeit. So now let's take an example. So say I want to transfer some money to my friend Calvin using a SWIFT bank payment, which stands for Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. And so SWIFT is basically a network for banks worldwide to send money to each other across borders. So if I were to send some money using SWIFT, first it charges about a 3 to 4% amount of the amount that I want to send, plus currency conversions if it's international, plus different administrative costs. So this adds up to be pretty expensive. And on top of that, there's around 3 days of paperwork to settle my transactions. If I were to use crypto, however, all I need is the wallet, Calvin's crypto wallet address, and I can just pay a small network fee, and the transaction is good to go. So it's really easy to transfer money and make payments with crypto. And with crypto rising and becoming like the future of finance, all this hassle of paperwork could be replaced with a simple wallet address that basically stores your cryptocurrencies. So let's move on to some different cryptos. So the first question we want to ask is why is there more than one crypto? So just like how different global currencies have their own purpose, for example, US dollar is used for US transactions, while the Chinese yuan is used for Chinese transaction, each coin has a different use to it. So for example, Bitcoin is mainly used as a currency exchange, while Stellar is a crypto that is used for making transactions faster and easier, and Dogecoin is like a speculative investment, which means that you're basically investing in it with the hope that it will become more valuable in the future, but like you don't have any clear reasoning of why what you think makes it a good investment. So some different cryptocurrencies. So first we have Bitcoin, and it's the first and largest cryptocurrency by market cap. And so following it, we have Ethereum, which is the second largest cryptocurrency, and its ecosystem and network is like a platform for a lot of smaller cryptos. And we also have Litecoin, which is like an early spin-off of Bitcoin. And then there's Binance Coin, which is similar to Ethereum, and it has a large ecosystem. And as mentioned before, there's Dogecoin, which is basically it's like a meme coin, and there's no real value in it, and it's driven by speculation. And finally, there's Tether and the US dollar coin, and these are called stable coins, and so their value is derived from some external asset like the US dollar. And so, unlike other cryptocurrencies, which are very volatile and fluctuate in price a lot, stablecoins eliminate this price volatility and are effective as a store of value or medium of exchange, just like fiat currency. So if you guys want to like take a closer look at the crypto market and crypto prices, we recommend that you guys can check out coinmarket.com. It has different charts and like all these different cryptocurrencies in the cryptocurrency market, and it's pretty cool. So if you, Calvin, if you want to go to the link, or
Yeah, actually, we can actually even look at what exactly is happening on this website. So it has a lot of like numbers about Bitcoin, its volume, its price, its 24-hour percentage change, its supply, and all of the numbers that you're looking at knowing about when it happens to like trading crypto, making transactions. So it's a really good resource, especially when you want to look at what crypto you're looking at investing in, what crypto you want to trade, and a lot of these things that the numbers that it's like just like a website to look at stock charts, for example.
Mhm.
So let's go back to the rest of the slides. So I think yeah, so I think we hit actually all of our slides. So well, I think we'd like to open up this floor for questions, whether that would be, for example, about more in-depth analysis about stable coins or about other types of questions in general. So feel free to ask right now. Anyone?
Hey, Calvin, I have a question. It's
Yes.
Michaela.
Yeah. Hi, Michaela.
Hi. So I realized that I should have set up my MetaMask with Polygon Network before I tried to transfer Matic into it,
Mhm.
but I didn't know that beforehand. Do you have advice for how to get it so it's registering in my MetaMask wallet? Because it was saying it was. I keep getting messages from MetaMask that says it having trouble showing the transaction. But then when I go on the, I forget what it's called, but like the mainnet for Polygon, it does show that the transaction happened.
I think I'm not sure if I currently answer that question because I think I haven't had any major troubles with MetaMask. So majority of the time I actually transact with MetaMask on Ethereum. So I haven't had much troubles with transactions on that side. But if you have any questions on like how that would work out, I think you should contact actually the Polygon or network or even MetaMask themselves or ask some of our community members here who have more experience on that side. But yeah, thank you so much for that question.
Can I able to chime in with that for you?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. Hello everyone. This is Gibby, Crypto Gibby. Okay, more than likely your funds are still there. You may have set up something wrong in MetaMask when you put the Polygon network when you set it up. You may have to go back or get somebody to review your settings in MetaMask to see if it's right, because if you sent the funds over if you sent the funds over to Polygon, if they was already there, they're more than likely they're still there. It's just MetaMask is not showing. So check your settings in there.
Yeah, what happened was I transferred from Coinbase into MetaMask, and then after the uh, drop party yesterday, I read the instructions about, oh, you should, this is how you set up for Matic and Polygon in your MetaMask. I was like, oops, I guess I should have done that first.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So you transfer from Coinbase, you move Matic from Coinbase to MetaMask, right?
I did, and it does show, not
Then
in
it's
MetaMask,
more
it
than
does
like
show on the blockchain.
I don't think Coinbase supports Polygon yet, do they? Can somebody confirm that or not?
Coinbase does support Matic.
That's actually
They
ETH
do?
compatible Matic.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was about to say if they don't support Polygon, then it's on Ethereum chain.
You can
No,
purchase
they
Matic on
do.
the Ethereum
Okay.
chain right now. You'll still need to bridge that. I like the Umbria network for that, but right now Coinbase does not support Matic on the Polygon chain. There's Matic on ETH and Matic on Polygon.
Oh, okay. So it's on Ethereum chain then.
So you can purchase Matic through Coinbase, correct? And it'll show up in your ETH wallet, right? But you'll need to make your Matic mainnet within your main MetaMask wallet, and you'll need to bridge that Matic over like you would Ethereum, They're two different things.
Yeah, I
Yep.
don't know how to do the bridge because I didn't set it up initially. Like,
It's
Caleb,
a.
I'm happy to send you the Umbria
Yeah,
Bridge network.
that would be great. Thank you.
Can you put that
yeah,
link in
we
there?
can
'Cause
help you.
I haven't heard of that bridge before. Can you put that in the chat?
Yeah, I'll put it in general. And I moved about $400 of Ethereum yesterday, and it cost me $4. So it's nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for your advice.
A question as well. This
Yeah,
is
sure,
going to
go
be
ahead.
more. This is going to be more an opinion. Do you at all hesitate in selecting a stablecoin that's not completely backed by U.S. dollar? I know that some are backed by Bitcoin, for example.
Um, I would actually prefer like actually that's a very interesting question because the like stablecoins originally were created as like to have a bridge between fiat and the crypto network. So I think a lot of governments right now are trying to regulate fiat, like regulate the stablecoin so that they have more control over the crypto, like the crypto itself. So I think if you were like to it really depends on which one I think you would believe in more. But as of me for now, I would actually still prefer Tether for the moment. But if it's like a major if it's a major stablecoin going that actually is actually backed by Bitcoin, I think I'd also trust that as well. But it really depends on what is actually backing it and whether or not you yourself actually trust that asset.
Interesting. I find Tether to be the least trustful, not only because so much of it is backed by crypto
Yeah.
itself, but because the people aren't entirely doxed and everything's not so transparent. Do you have any thoughts on Dai?
I think I don't actually have too much like opinion on like that at all. So actually yeah, I think if I would actually prefer to actually go through exactly what I believe die on exactly what's happening in that situation. But yeah, if you're willing to DM me after this, I'll go through that personally with you as well.
Oh, that's okay. I was just throwing this out to
Oh
everybody.
yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Guys, sorry, it's not a question actually. I just want to inform the community that I'm gonna be dropping two WAPs to those who join this call, but they stay in the live stream voice chat. So the bot will DM you. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're willing to do that, I'll be happy to answer any questions as well.
Mhm.
I mean, do you have anything else to add?
No, I think we covered everything. Well, if there's no more questions, well, then we just want to say thank you guys for coming to this first workshop with FLIC. And we will see you next week for the second workshop.
Cool. Hey guys,
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
before you leave,
Yeah, sure. I think someone was about to say something.
yeah, let's give you one second. My computer's doing something crazy.
Yeah, if you have any questions about our organization itself, I'd just like to do a quick blurb on what FLIC is. So FLIC stands for Future Leaders in Cryptocurrencies. It's an organization that focuses on crypto education. We are a 501c3 nonprofit that's certified in the United States. And our main goal is to educate up and coming, especially the younger generation, on what cryptocurrencies are and why and how people actually should make safe investments with that. So yeah, that's what we have. We offer a podcast, a lot of videos on our YouTube channel, and a lot of conferences and events. And I think in the next couple of months, I think in April, we're launching an NFT summit. So that's a conference that works with a lot of high profile individuals in the NFT space that like to speak on their experiences with NFTs, crypto, and what they think about the future. So yeah, if you guys are interested in us, check us out. Um, I think that's all I have for today. Thank you so much all for coming.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you
hey,
guys.
Can I ask a
Right.
question?
Yeah, go
This
ahead,
is
sure.
Amy. Yeah, are they issuing a POAP for today? Because I'm trying to get to the fifth POAP so I can get the backpack.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, Amy. Hello. Yeah, I already
Yeah.
sent. PO-ups. I think the bot will DM you. It's in the logs that PO-ups are being sent. Can you check your
Calvin?
DM?
Awesome. And then in order to get the backpack, I just have to review your posting from yesterday. Is that correct? From the drop last night?
Hey, Calvin, while we have this pause, do you guys do guest AMA speaking?
Samuel, I don't think so at the moment.
I don't think not at the moment.
hey, I got a question. You guys said you're students. What school do you attend?
Yeah, yeah, so we attend, so it's actually very interesting. So we actually are from the Bay Area and we attend high schools there. So um yeah, so we're students, and
Mhm.
a lot of our knowledge has been derived from what we've been researching in the past couple years. So
Okay, so you said you guys are still high school students.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
currently.
You guys are way ahead of the curve then. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question. Do you have a link for your organization?
Yeah, I'll
Are
put
you
it
going to
in
post it on
the
Discord?
I'll put it in the
We can post it in the general chat if you guys want.
yeah, along with
Yes.
some links that we're talking about.
I think what you're doing is really awesome at your age level because you can uh, kind of communicate with the group that you're trying to reach and also for early adopters. And I'm sure that if you can kind of
Mhm.
put this in YouTube or whatever, then the high school kids can watch it.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think in the next couple, I think we're also gonna introduce a lot of these like workshops and a lot of these
Yeah.
educational material on YouTube. So keep a
Yeah, so
lookout for that.
I just put the link to our website in the chat in the general chat. So if any guys want to check it out, feel free to check it out and browse through our website.
Thank you very much.
No
You're on
problem.
the
Thank
right
you.
track.
Yeah, thank you so much for
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah. I think that will be it for now. Samuel, unfortunately I do have to go right now. As
Yeah.
Samuel, if you want to stay for a little bit longer, if you want to answer any questions, feel free to.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. For me, it's evening right now, but yeah, have a great day, guys. See
Yeah,
y'all.
have a good
Thank you
day.
very much.
Thank you, FLIC
Yeah.
team. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Hey,
If anyone's on the West Coast or the East Coast and there's snow, go shovel your little old lady neighbor's driveway. Get some.
Yeah. I'm also on the West
points.
Coast. Me and Calvin are both on the West Coast. So.
hey, Sam. Can I give you? Um, you don't have to take this. This is just a tidbit of knowledge that I got from the military
Mm-hmm.
on presentations.
Yeah.
It's not guaranteed. I mean, it's not. You don't have to use it if you want to, but I'm just gonna put it out there for you. One of the good things I learned from the military when we're doing presentations is this advice. They said the first thing you do is tell
Yeah.
them what you're going to tell them.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them what you're going to talk about. Then talk about what you're going to
Mm-hmm.
talk about. Then tell them what you told them. So basically, your intro, your
Mm-hmm.
content, and then your outro.
Mm-hmm.
As because I don't know if now for some reason every time I listen to a presentation, I always look for those things, and it actually makes your presentation. It seems like you put a lot of work into it a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times.
Yeah.
Even with people who have a crappy presentation, they
Mm-hmm.
do that. It makes them seem like they did something extra with extra mile.
Yeah. It makes the information more organized too.
Yeah.
You guys killed
Mhm.
it. People like timelines. Gibby spitting knowledge. That's right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for hosting this.
Yeah. Thank you for joining in. Thank you.
You guys. Cheers.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna head out, guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to DM either me or Calvin, and we'll be happy to answer them in our free time. All right. All right. See you guys. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
See ya everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Peace.